Football is back. It's back, baby. Football is back here. All right. For those who know, I'm a big Dallas Cowboys fan. And there was a game last night. All right. Thursday night football. It was the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. Eagles won that game 24-20. But overall, I think Dallas played pretty good. They played better than what some folks thought. All right. Most of the sports experts said Philadelphia was going to blow Dallas out, but that was not the case. All right. Dallas lost by 4 points. But let's first go to the stats, the team stats for the game. All right. Total yards. Dallas actually beat Philly in total yards, 307 to 302 total yards. All right. Dallas won that stat by 5 yards. Okay. Let's go to passing yards. Dallas had 188 yards passing. Philly had 144 yards passing. So Dallas won the passing game. All right. Now rushing is where Philly beat Dallas. Philly had 158. Dallas had 119 rushing yards. And most of that 158 was Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts last night could not be stopped. For some reason, Dallas could not tackle Jalen Hurts. I don't know why, but he was slippery. All right. Matter of fact, Jalen Hurts led Philly in rushing with 62 yards. Okay, let's go to individual. Dak Prescott had 188 yards passing, 188 yards passing. Hurts had 152 yards passing. Rushing, Javonte Williams had 54 yards passing, but he had 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Javonte Williams. I must be honest. I didn't know who Javonte Williams was, but he kind of impressed me last night with his 2 touchdown runs and 54 yards rushing. The old line for Dallas was, in my opinion, pretty good. Tyler Guyton, Tyler Booker did pretty good on the old line for Dallas. Hurts once again had 62 yards rushing. Hurts. Let's go to receiving yards. CeeDee Lamb had 7 receptions for 110 receiving yards, but he had 3 costly drops. And we're going to talk about that later. Lamb, as far as yards wise, did okay, but overall, I give Lamb a grade of D because he had 3 drops and 2 of those was very costly. Okay. Dotson for the Eagles had 59 receiving yards. A.J. Brown did not show up for Philly. Devontae Smith for Philly did not show up. So Dallas really, when it comes to yards, I played Philly. But once again, Jalen Hurts broke the Cowboys' back. I don't know why Dallas did not have a spy on Hurts. I mean, he was getting around the edge. Dallas did not have proper, edge containment on the edges. And Hurts ran wild, and that's how Philly won his game. All right. Dallas had 1 sack. That was Marshawn Kneeland. Philly had 0 sacks. And I think the reason why Philly had 0 sacks is because their main player on defense, what's his name? Jalen Carter. Before Jalen Carter played 1 play for Philly, he got tossed from the game because he decided to spit on Dak Prescott. And I think when Carter got tossed from the game for spitting on Dak, I think that kind of threw Philly's game plan off, where Philly had 0 sacks on Dak Prescott. That's huge. Okay. Let's go to, I'm gonna do star up, star down. Star up is this player played good, and star down means this player played bad for the Cowboys. My first star up goes to Javonte Williams. Once again, he had 54 yards rushing, but 2 TDs on the ground for Javonte Williams. My second star up goes to Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott looked mobile. He looked like the Prescott from 2023. All right, he really scrambled a lot, but he was using his feet to escape rushers. Okay, Dak once again was 21 of 34. Okay, for 188 yards passing, no picks. That's good, and also no TDs. All right. I'm gonna give a star up to Marshawn Nealon for the Cowboys. He had that 1 sack, but Marshawn Nealon overall played pretty good. He had some pressures. Okay. Also, I'm gonna give a star up to Sam Williams. Star up Sam Williams. He did pretty good as well on defense. Now, also overall, I'm gonna give a star up to the Dallas O-line. The Dallas O-line, in my opinion, played pretty well. Like I said, Dak Prescott was not sacked one time last night. The O-line, Guyton, Tyler Booker. All right, even Steele played pretty good. The O-line played pretty well last night. I'm going to give the Cowboys defense a star up for the second half. Because in the second half, they pretty much contained Saquon Barkley. Let me go to the individual stats. Saquon Barkley. He had 3.3 yards average rushing last night. That's pretty good. Saquon Barkley is inhuman. And the Cowboys in the second half, all right, held him. Okay, total yard for Saquon was 60 yards, total yards on 18 carries for the whole game. He had 1 TD. His long was 16-yard long run. But overall, the Cowboys contained Saquon Barkley, the defense, in the second half. And like I said, the Cowboys defense secondary did pretty good containing A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith, 3 catches, 16 yards, no touchdowns. Look at this. A.J. Brown had only 1 target the whole game. Let me say it one more time. A.J. Brown, the whole game, had 1 target. He caught it for 8 yards. No touchdowns. That's Devontae Smith only had 3 targets the whole game for 16 yards. So the Dallas secondary, I think, deserves a star up. Dallas Goedert had 7 receptions, 44 yards. He had 7 targets. But the Eagles receivers and tight ends didn't do much damage at all. The Dallas secondary did pretty good. All right, now for star down. These are players that did not do so good. Star down. First goes to CeeDee Lamb. C.D. Lamb is one of my favorite Cowboy players. But last night, he when the Cowboys needed him most, he was not there. Very disappointing for CD, particularly in the fourth quarter. He had some crucial drops. That last one, that should have been caught. If you're getting paid the money he's being paid as a true number one receiver, that should be a catch for you. Yes, he had to dive for it, all right, but that should have been a catch. It was another one where Dak went deep to CD. I believe it may have been a post route. The ball hit him right in the chest and bounced it off. That should have been caught, CD. So star down to CD Lamb. Another one on a 3rd and 10. The ball once again hit him in the chest and bounced out, dropped. When a player is as elite as Lamb is, getting paid the money he's being paid, when your team needs you, you need to show up. All right. My next star down goes to Miles Sanders. The Cowboys were moving. Miles Sanders breaks off a 49-yard run. Good, right? Except he let a linebacker catch him from behind. Let me say this. If the Cowboys rookie Jaden Blue had been playing this game, Blue would have scored on that run. You do not let a linebacker catch you from behind. And then here's where the star down really comes in at. The next play, Miles Sanders fumbles the ball at the Eagles' 11-yard line as recovered by Philly. So Miles Sanders killed a golden opportunity for the Cowboys to get points. So star down to Miles Sanders for the fumble and being caught from behind by a linebacker. Okay. Okay, so there's Lamb star down, Sanders star down, and I'm going to give a star down to Jake Ferguson. Once again, Dak Prescott hit Ferguson in the hands in the end zone. And he dropped it. I believe it was another one where the ball hit him in the hand and he dropped it. But in the end zone, you got to catch that ball, Jake. Dak Prescott could have more yards passing if guy would just catch the ball. So star down Jake Ferguson, star down CD Lamb, and star down Miles Sanders. I'm trying to think anybody else has a star down. I'm going to give a star up to Kenny Clark. Kenny Clark, his first game with the Cowboys, he came from Green Bay. Where's Kenny Clark? Kenny Clark. Okay, here we go. Kenny Clark had 5 total tackles, 2 solo tackles. That's pretty good for his first game with the Cowboys. So star up to Kenny Clark. Sam Williams, 5 tackles, 3 solos. Star up Sam Williams. Let's see. Yeah, those are my stars from defense. Marshawn Nealon had 3 tackles, 1 sack. So yeah, those are my star up and star downs for the game. Overall, Dallas missed a golden opportunity. This game was there to be had, and Dallas let one get away. If you are a elite team, these are games you're supposed to win. It was there to be had. Okay? I mean, when Philly star player on defense is put out the game for spitting on Dak Prescott, I mean, go win. And Dak Prescott, if Dak wants to be mentioned in the company of Joe Burrow, Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, these are the games, Dak, that you got to win. Find a way to win these types of games, Dak. But once again, Dak didn't do it. I mean, he had a overall good game, but when the game was there to be won in the late in the fourth quarter, it didn't happen for Dak. But I think the Cowboys are going to have a good year. All right, I do believe next game, Jaden Blue needs to be active and playing in the game. Jaden Blue, I think next game the running back should be Javonte Williams and Jaden Blue. All right, Miles Sanders, your third string or whatever, but Williams and Blue needs to be the running backs. All right. And I think next game, George Pickens needs more targets. Let me go to Pickens. How many targets? George Pickens last night had only 4 targets. He caught 3 for 30 yards, 10-yard average. Good, but he needs more. I think next game, Pickens needs to be more involved in the offense. All right. Next game, we playing the Giants. All right. That should be a win, if you ask me. The Giants, I believe, have gotten better, but Cowboys should beat them. Okay, this should be a win, and it'll be here at home. All right, in Dallas against the Giants. All right. So that's it for JL Sports. Okay. I'll be back to you sometime in the middle of the week to go over the Cowboys-Giants game. All right. Till then, remember this. If any man be in Christ, he's a new creature. Old things have passed away. All things have become new. God bless you. Peace.